Next year tonight, fresh concerns from our correctional system that staffing problems in state prisons now trickling down to our county jails, creating overcrowding issues. The Erie County Sheriff first came forward late last week with what his department is experiencing. And now 7 News has discovered Erie County is not alone in this. As I mentioned, the root of this problem is a current staffing crisis in state prisons, as described by the Department of Corrections in a memo last month. It offers one possible solution: releasing some inmates early. According to the memo, eligible inmates are within months of their scheduled release, are not serving time for violent felonies or sex crimes, and have an approved place to live. Now, multiple Western New York sheriffs are voicing how this impacts their offices. They claim the prison staffing crisis has put a pause on transferring people from their holding centers to the state facilities. 7 News senior reporter Maki Becker picks up the story tonight with the Niagara County Sheriff.
In talking to other sheriffs across the state, we're all feeling the crunch because we're housing inmates that are supposed to be in state prisons.
New York State prisons haven't accepted any new inmates since the beginning of the strike in February. So defendants who've been convicted and are supposed to be starting their prison sentences remain at county jails.
Usually we held about 5 or 6 stay-ready inmates, and in short order they would go out. Right now, I'm up to 39.
That's Niagara County Sheriff Michael Filicetti. He told me the Niagara County Jail is built to hold 447 inmates. Monday morning, they were up to 413.
I'm getting close. With different factors involved, people may have mental health needs, medical needs. There's what's called the keep away for keeping the inmates away from each other. So you need some space in here. It's not ideal to go to 447.
To try to deal with potential overcrowding, he got permission from the state to allow double bunking in some parts of the jail. Double
bunking will cost because they have to put an extra officer into those bunks, into those pods, and that is an expense because that's an overtime expense.
We also heard from Erie County Sheriff John Garcia, who says that he's got almost 100 inmates awaiting to go to state prison in his 2 facilities. Garcia said that the state's reimbursement rates are, quote, insufficient to cover the cost of incarcerating many of these individuals. He said that's especially true of anyone receiving medicine, which is about 2/3 of those waiting to be taken to prison. The Department of Corrections told 7 News that the cancellation of intakes is scheduled through Monday, April 21st, and they'll reevaluate at that time. Sheriff Filicetti had this to say to state leaders.
Sure, I hope that they abide by what they say they're going to do, because whatever actions they take at the state level, it's affecting every single correctional facility here in New York State.
Maki Becker, 7 News, Lockport.